Hi, and welcome to the eye test. This is a classic personality test where all you do is pick one of these eyes, make your choice right now, and then you'll learn all about your personality. So, this is the big view of all the eyes. We'll go over them briefly. But if one stands out to you, just go ahead and kind of put that in your mind as the one that you're choosing. Eyes symbolize vision, insight, and intuition. I think we all agree with that. I think just looking at someone's eyes, we can sometimes get a really good intuitive sense about them. Eyes are powerful and memorable. Absolutely. We often notice eyes first when we meet someone new. What eye you like says a lot about you. Pick the eye that appeals to you the most to learn about your personality. Okay, well, let's just briefly go over the eyes together. This is the first eye. It's a very sort of abstract, almost impressionist eye, and it has a lot of primary colors in it. This eye is more of a geometric eye number two, and it's got an orange center and pink on the outside. Eye three, I think this might be the most realistic looking eye, except once you get in deep with it, you can see that there's a lot going on inside of the eye and the pupil, etc. Number 4, this is like sort of a downcast eye, but I wouldn't necessarily call this a sad eye. And the colors are more muted in eye 4. Eye 5 is almost a rainbow, but not quite. And then there's a heart in the middle. Eye 6, this is a very unique eye. It's a fairly realistic looking eye in the middle of a pyramid. Eye 7 is a almost half closed, half open eye, and then there's a flower surrounding it. Eye 8 is sort of, I don't know, there's a whole spiral thing going on with eye 8. And then eye 9 is a very simple eye. It's a blue eye. Not a lot of detail there. And then the eyelashes form a classic Roy G. Biv rainbow. So that's got its own thing going on there. So again, choose your choice, whatever eye you're going to pick, and then let's go to the outcomes here. Eye number 1, deep down you are sensitive. You're the type of person who notices everything and forgets nothing. You're very in tune with the world. I think we call these sorts of people empaths. You feel deeply, and sometimes the silliest things can affect you. You're easily brought to laughter or tears. So this is just for people who are emotive, expressive, like the artists, the writers of the world, anyone who sort of feels first and thinks second. Number 2, deep down you are fiery. Ooh, okay, this is like the spicy outcome. You're the type of person who is always energetic or passionate. There's nothing subtle about you, ever. Okay, big personalities here. You tend to love or hate everything. You have a ton of opinions and you make up your mind quickly. I would say these people tend to be charismatic. They tend to be natural leaders. They're just the bold type of people. We all know them. If you got this, you have that lurking in you. So, very interesting outcome. Number 3, deep down, you're philosophical. You're the type of person who's likely to analyze everything and anything. You like to get to the deeper meaning of things. Okay, this is just someone who can't help but think slash overthink. Just, it's all in your head. You get lost in your thoughts. Your mind is truly a world of its own. This is the type of person who traditionally was really great, in academia or working as a librarian or a writer or something like that. Number 4, deep down, you're conscientious. You're the type of person who always makes a good impression and does the right thing. You believe your actions make a difference in other people's lives, no matter how large or small they are. I think a lot of people may consider this to be a boring outcome, but honestly, I think these are the people that rule the world, and I'm super jealous of anyone who got this outcome. Number 5, deep down, you're open. I gravitated toward this one. I didn't pick this one today, but I did gravitate toward it. You're the type of person who will welcome all sorts of people into your life and heart. You believe that it's better to take a risk and get hurt than to close yourself off to the world. This is an eye I think a lot of people will be drawn to during times of new beginnings. Like right now, while I'm making this video, it's the beginning of the new year. That's the perfect time for people to sort of gravitate toward this eye, or just anytime there's a change going on in life. Number 6, deep down you are mysterious. You're the type of person who hasn't figured yourself out, so good luck to anyone else who tries. You are complex. All right. I think we all kind of get this. Like when people are very layered, I think it's hard for anyone to sort of get a handle on who they are. They're not trying to be enigmatic or mysterious, they're just complicated people. You are a mashup of many contradictions, and your mood changes daily. Once you find yourself, you have already changed into someone else. I mean, it's one of those things that sounds worse than it is because I think what it means is that you just are more of a generalist and you like so many things in the world and you have so many facets to your personality. It's actually a really cool and interesting outcome to get, in my opinion. Number 7, deep down, you are intuitive. You're the type of person who understands other people well. You don't let on to how much you know. Okay, so this is kind of a quiet type as well, like an observer. I think it's really interesting. You can tell so much from someone's facial expression and tone of voice. Okay, that means you read people well. And you often know when you're being lied to. Very interesting. Number 8, deep down, you are complex. You're the type of person who has overcome many challenges in your past. Those challenges have shaped you today. Okay, so that's someone who's very resilient, who has a lot of tools that they've built up in their tool chest. You believe that life is a meaningful journey with ups and downs. You seek your peace wherever you can. I love this outcome. This is somebody who just takes a broader perspective on things and doesn't get caught up in the daily drama. Okay. Number 9, this is the one I picked today. Deep down, you are eccentric. For me, that is true. You're the type of person who has unusual interests, beliefs, and practices. You've always been a bit of a weirdo. I love weirdos. I'm a weirdo. You don't care much for rules or tradition. You do things your way and let the chips fall where they may. This is a great outcome, a great eye to gravitate to when you're just in your mode, in your era of being you, which is something I'm like trying to embrace right now. So I dig it. Okay, conclusion. Come back and retake this test anytime you want a gauge on how you see the world. I think this is absolutely true. Like the I choose will vary day to day, month to month, depending on just where I am in life. So this is a great one to sort of come back to. Your result will change with your phases of your life. Embrace your perspective today. It's not the perspective you had in the past, and it's not the one you will have in the future. I think that's so important. I think we can sort of get a little too keyed into like whether our perspective is good or bad or changing things, but this is just today. And I think there's something really sort of great about just settling into that. Thank you for taking this quiz. If you liked it, let me know. I'd love to hear your feedback. I'd love to do more quizzes like this. And if that sounds cool, please tell me.